getting our exercise in today and our tulips. Our plan was to dig a tulip trench, but this is a lot worse and a lot more work than I expected. So Maddie and I are literally killing our backs today. But remember, lift with your legs. Anyway, we're not getting that far yet. But we have to dig out this entire trench. So this is 4 foot by 40 feet by 5 inches deep is kind of the goal. So once all of this dirt is out, we're gonna bring the tulips out and we're gonna plant them an inch apart. So it's literally, this whole trench is gonna be riddled with bulbs, and then we're gonna backfill it with some composted mulch, some straight compost, and then the native dirt back on top. So that's also gonna help amend the soil for whatever we plant after we lift the tulips out. So I'm excited because that's really gonna work this bed in particular. But it started out really cold this morning, which is why I have winter gloves on. Plus I'm not getting blisters, and yeah, that's helpful. Maddie said this is the greatest job we've ever started with in the morning on a work day, right?
Of course.
Oh man, did you see that guy's machine?
Yeah, I did actually.
Just pull in here and dig this out quick.
What's the matter? Not working hard enough?
I must have slowed down because now I'm cold. Or no, the wind's picking up now. Hard. This is hard. But it looks good from here. It looks like we're making progress.
Kinda.
Oh. Maybe I hook up the plow to Zoe.
Yeah.
Actually, we need a horse. We need a horse and plow in this joint.
Speaking of a horse, you got a whole barn to put them in.
I know. I need some workhorses. This is like all rock and crap. Did you see the amount of boulders we took out of here? Oh my god. Well, actually, they're over by Zoe.
Half of them are still on the pile.
I know.
Or in the dirt.
They're huge. But the good thing about rocks is like they create a big hole, so you technically don't have to shovel this if you can lift it out. Yeah, so we're getting there pretty soon.
Big pile. Way down here we dug out.
Woo! So I think I'm going to take the rock rake and rake this down, try to smooth out the bottom layer, and then we're going to go start getting some of the crates that have the tulips in it and hopefully start putting these babies in the ground. It's beautiful out. It's cold. It's nice when you're working.
Yeah.
When you slow down, then you get chilly willy. All right, back to work. Oh my god, it looks great from here.
It don't feel great.
We have to measure how deep this is. I mean, it feels like we took out like an entire 5 acres, but I think we're gonna quit right kind of where that wheelbarrow is and see how many bulbs we can fit in. The crappy part will be if we get down there and we still have a couple crates to put in, then we have to go the whole distance. But I think for now we're probably shallower in this end than we are there, but I'm okay with that. Oh, I'm tired. Fatigue. Soil digging fatigue. And if you want to know, like this soil, and I always tell you how crappy it is, but look at the size of the rocks. Like we actually have to go through this when we're putting all of the soil back on top and get these rocks out of here. This is what we actually had to take out of this trench. And that isn't even what we dug out. That is what came out just from rock raking this trench. Yes, and we have tons of worms. That is beautiful. Here, put that on top of there or there. But yeah, we actually are finding a ton of worms, which we did not find when we first started planting in the spring. So this is good news, but you can see it is just
clay,
disgusting,
and crap.
It is disgusting. But you know what? When we backfill with mostly compost and some of the soil, this will be like one of the rows that grows the best. So I'm okay with this. I mean, it only took us 4 hours times 2 people. 8 hours, Maddie. That's a full day's work to hand dig. And we didn't even take a break yet. Maybe like water breaks.
Yeah, we're about to.
Maybe a phone call or two. That's it. And Zoe has been really behaving. We got her a knuckle bone, and she is like, she's taking it around the farm and like putting it in the tall grass. And then she'll come out and I'll say, where's your bone? And she'll go in and get it. Like she's playing hide and seek by herself, which is fine because at least she's not home sleeping and snoring with pugs. All right, let's go bring out all the trays. All right, let's do it. There are all my crates of tulips. It's probably hard to see, but they're in packages of 25 and 50. We have lots of different garlic varieties that we have already broken apart for planting. And so I'm excited. I got a whole bunch of different varieties for whether it's raw eating or sauteing or spicy, whole bunch of different things. So I'm excited to grow a bunch of different varieties instead of one good variety. I also got some artichoke garlic for braiding this year because I'm hoping to dry some flowers and do some garlic braids. So that should be exciting. I know you can't wait to help me.
It's cold out
I know. It is like, I feel like the temperature's dropping. All right, so
The horse is going to be real cold in here.
let's get some of these crates outside.
Oh my gosh, please don't.
It got 24 degrees in the barn 3 nights ago when we had our first real hard frost, and I was so worried that these were going to end up mushing because they have no protection, but they're all still alive and well.
Great.
All right, we have 10, 11 crates of tulips, super parent tulips, and we have exotic emperor tulips, copper image, orange princess. What else do we have? Akabono, white something,
Columbus.
spring green, flamingo queen, Akibono, design impression, Columbus, Miami sunset. Oh my gosh, so many varieties. All right, so we're gonna plant them like everyone says, putting them in this trench all the way down like eggs in an egg carton.
Wow, that's a great simile. Give me that one.
If you knew what that means. If those go over.
Comparison using like or add.
Yes, very good. Look at you. Quite educated employee I have. Although she's proving that she is maybe not that educated.
I'm educated,
At
but
the moment.
you clearly are with how you stack
You just
them.
have to lift this one and put it in the... There you go. See? All better. See? All right, so now I think what we'll do is figure out how far we're going to get.
All right, let's go.
Maybe we put these crates along the edge of the mound of dirt. And then once they're in, ooh, the hard part's going to be dumping some...
Let's just get through one thing at a time.
You know what we have to do? We have to plant from the bottom up. Do you know why?
Why?
Because that's how we're going to be able to dump the compost first. Because if we start here, we have no way to get the wheelbarrow in because there's mounds on both sides. It's good thinking, ain't it?
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. All right, look at the size of these bulbs. They don't all look this huge, but this is, what did I say?
Emperor.
Exotic emperor. White tulip.
That's a lot of tulips there, honey.
This is probably over $1 million. No, I mean
We don't talk about money in this house.
1,000 right now.
Oh, really? You've taught him to talk about money.
No.
You always say, "Don't tell Dad. Don't tell Dad about this. Don't tell
What?
Dad about it."
What did she tell you not to tell me?
She always tells me not to tell you how much it is.
I gave up asking a long time ago.
Good.
You want me to start burying these things?
Kind of. You shouldn't be walking on that soil though.
Well,
Once you cut, you can get the rocks out of this stuff. There's a lot of rocks that we dug out, so you can take it, sift it out, and then start sprinkling soil on top. But a little rough.
but I was just really trying to be nice. I didn't want to work. But I will help you.
I'm working on the farm for the first time without giving my mother a problem.
Wow, I guess that talk we had the other day started sinking in, didn't it?
Yeah.
Did Blake tell you I gave him lots of words of wisdom the other day?
Yeah. Great to hear what that was about.
And now he's a much wiser kid for it. We talk about work ethic and the art of listening to his mother. Obviously, you didn't listen close enough
I just don't know what wisdom means. There.
about the doing a good job part.
Oh, well, I understood that part. You know, your jokes aren't that funny.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
I beg to differ.
I have my own phone.
Do you? Maybe you should be getting to work, Emmylou.
Yeah. All you've been doing is singing Frozen songs. Again.
This ain't a Disney movie, honey. It's real life. Get to work. You're the next generation. Look at Blake.
Look how blue and gray that sky is over there.
See? It's lighting up. Clouds are dissipating.
I like this kind of. Like the brightness.
Oh! Watch that shovel,
I didn't
kid.
even hit you.
Oh, please.
Mom, did I hit him?
I don't know. If you do it harder.
No.
You're lucky. You're lucky we're related.
My own phone, finally. Well,
Get down here and earn your own phone.
Yes, Emma. Get off the phone. Call somebody who cares,
Come on, let's go.
which is nobody.
You can help me. I'm going to set up this line and you got to follow it just like I did, okay? See the pattern? Okay, the pattern is...
Lightly. There you go. Shake that on there real light.
Hold on.
That's how you do it, buddy.
Take all these bulbs and put them right...
Oh, boy. I think you just gave that tulip a fat lip.
That's got the crazy.
I'm helping you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Filming.
Parental guidance suggested.
Forgot a shovel.
I'll use the small one. It's half and half. Half compost, half mulch.
You're not even picking up the shovel.
I don't have to. It takes you a while to get them going. I could sit here and film you and shovel at the same time. See? That's talent, son. That's what you got to do. When you're good at something, focus on doing it. Oh, I'm sore from yesterday, but here I am. All right, we're getting there.
We're working on it.
Yeah. Cut us some slack, lady.
Gosh!
All right, let's go.
Did you even do anything?
Yeah, I did a lot.
Let's go. Come on. I don't... Please, no. Fill it.
We got it.
You have to fill it.
We got it.
It's like shoveling rocks, but a little bit wet.
Like I said,
Like rocks broken down.
it's like shoveling a container of Play-Doh.
Okay, yours makes way more sense.
What's that? There's the sunset. Looks beautiful. It's wonderful.
It keeps changing. Like every 10 minutes, it looks different.
That's the one good thing about the farm. We get to see sunsets. We can't see them when we live in the middle of the woods.
No, every so often we get like a pink sky.
In the morning, we get pink skies.
Yep.
You're doing a good job, Blake. I guess I spoke too soon.
No, we didn't.
I might need to shoot this in night vision. Looks like we're gonna get the job complete tonight.
Please stop.
Tulips are in, folks. Doesn't even matter if we're working in the dark.
I guess I'm doing push-ups. Sit up.
All right, we're here at the barn for another exciting project. Looks like they're gonna put the roof on Monday. And when they rip off the old metal roof, a lot of those shingles are gonna go with it. So last thing we wanna do is look up at the barn roof from the inside and see metal. So what we're doing now is we're taking some old pine here. It's actually new pine, but we're gonna make it look old. My barn guy gave me his special sauce recipe. He told me to please keep it a secret, and to be quite honest, I couldn't pronounce the name of whatever it is anyway. But you mix it up in a 5-gallon pail, and about a cup for every 2.5 gallons. And then he recommended I spray it on here, but I'm a painter. I'm gonna roll this, make sure that it gets in there really good. And eventually what's gonna happen is these boards are gonna start to look older. It's going to take a little while, but that's the game plan. So it's going to seal it, and then when we look up at the barn roof, it's kind of going to blend in. All right, so that's what one of the boards looks like sealed. So I just noticed how the color is already changing. Look at that. Totally different. And you can tell, look, this was the first ones I did. And you can even tell as they go along, darker, 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 and then it's light. I just put that one down. And I'm sure in a couple minutes it's gonna start letting that green come out of the wood. This job is not fun. The only way I can describe it is it's a real stain in the ass. Rise and shine. It's only 9:30. Hope you brought your snowmobile suit, buddy. It's awful cold out here.
Yeah. Alright. Glad to be here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna be enjoying it today. Nice gloves, not as good as the ones I got. Look at those over there.
I actually only could find one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I have a couple extra pair because I knew you probably would only come with one glove.
Yeah, I might need to borrow one.
All right.
Preferably a left.
Yeah. Because you never do anything right. That's a lot of wood right there, Cody.
Yeah, I say that every morning when I wake up.
Do ya?
Go to the porcelain throne, buddy.
Really?
Heck yeah.
Grab some boards. What, are you bored? You won't be if you grab a few of them.
It's a real stain in the ass.
Ah, hey, that's my line.
Yeah.
Are you loving it, Cody?
It kind of smells weird.
I know, it smells like fish.
Oh.
Don't get it on your hands. Your cats will be licking your fingers all night. Not like they aren't already, but
Probably keel over if they did. This stuff is toxic.
your fist smells like Friskies. They're gonna be all over you later. Probably getting frisky with you.
Oh, come on.
Cody's a cat guy, ladies and gentlemen. He's got 3 cats.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what?
Exactly, right, Cody?
I love my cats, and you know what? They love me.
Oh, I'm sure they do. So as of right now, it's pretty much a 3-to-1 ratio. Me beating Cody. And I'm about to give him the boot because he's more concerned about getting drips on his boots. Those Walmart specials.
These are Timberland boots.
They're not Timberland.
They're dirty. Why do I care?
They already fell down a long time ago, those boots, by the looks of them.
You should get yourself some. You got those New Balance Dad Lawnmower 9000s on.
Hey, these are nice. Looking good, dude. At least they're not plastic leather boots like you got.
These things will outlast those any day, bud.
Yeah, timber! As you can tell, look, it is starting to weather the wood. It's looking good.
Yeah.
I guess the wife and kids are going to be here at some point, so our fun time is over, Cody.
I don't have to be the only one suffering listening to you. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that board. Looks great, though, Cody. I'll give you that.
Thanks.
That's how you do it, folks. You're not going to get that with a spray job.
Nope.
Looking good.
Thanks.
I was talking about the wood.
Wife's coming up the road.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Our day is done with. She's going to want us to start working for her immediately.
Addie looks different.
What's up?
What are you doing?
Working. What are you guys doing?
We bought a visitor.
Oh, yeah? What's up, kid? You got Zoe, too?
Yeah, my window doesn't, my switch to roll the window down.
Well, good. We don't want it to go down. Just pretend you never saw us. We're not here. We're working. We're busy. Well, good. Maybe she'll make those kids work for her today instead of us.
Yeah, tell them to pick up a roller.
I know. I'm about ready to. Zoe! What's up?
Why is it so windy?
Because we live on a hill.
Burr. Boy,
What?
you better move a little faster.
You better hush your mouth.
John said to just dump it on there like Emma would paint it.
Yeah.
He said slop it on. He said it needs to saturate, but he doesn't want to listen.
It's saturating. We're doing it the right way.
What's done? You just have that pile?
We have that pile over there is done. This pile's done. This pile's done.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, cool.
I can't wait for the roof.
Yeah, me either.
You think they're going to want to take all these boards up there?
Well, I'm not moving them closer, I can tell you that. So, yeah, it's looking good. And you can say that. It's looking good.
Looking great, honey.
Thank you.
Burr.
Did I predict it, Cody? I told you she was going to come here and say, you should just be spraying it.
You actually...
That's what the experts say, Cody.
Yeah.
You said a lot worse than that.
You better not be parking your behind in that chair. We're working. We don't need the dictator here.
Well, you know what? It is 12:47 and my sale has to go live at 1. So I have to remove the password and I'm hoping that I have service to do that.
Well, you better watch your dog here. Where's your 3 dog walkers?
I don't know. We're going to be planting garlic today.
Well, good. You guys can stay busy back there, and me and Cody will take care of business out here.
Yes, if you want to join your... See, technology's great.
So get a grip on your dog. What's that?
This is a real stain in the bass.
Oh my God, Cody.
You know what?
Oh, sorry.
That's what he said yesterday. He sent me a picture and said, this is a stain in my ass. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and you guys have stolen that joke several times during this episode. Thanks. That's what you get for texting a joke, folks. Do not. People will steal your material. What are you doing back here today? Where's Maddie? Is she coming to work?
No.
So it's just you planting garlic?
Yes. But that row that we prepped like weeks ago is so nice and not wet. It's beautiful. So
You're welcome.
I actually went down and dug a trench in literally 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes.
You're
So,
welcome.
you're welcome.
Thank you.
I said you're welcome. Thank you.
Exactly.
Hi, Joey. Are you going to bring home ticks today?
Tell these kids they can maybe pick up some of the garbage. Look at this place.
No, I gotta clean up everywhere.
I know. We need to do a spring cleanup in the fall. It's horrible. Kids are playing. They got walkie-talkies. Life's great, isn't it?
It is.
Until you have to stain wood. So, yeah. I'm going to go back and enjoy my life. Right, Cody?
You got it.
You're good. For nothing.
All right, got.
I don't see very much getting done.
Let's get Cody's on a break.
Snacking, are we? You almost done?
So,
I'm not.
yeah, well.
It's so nice out, and I thought being nice it would motivate me to get more done, but I kind of just want to sit in the sun.
Really? I'm getting stuff done for my beautiful wife. I do it all for her.
Oh, yeah?
I think Brian Adams sang a song about it once. Everything I do it for you.
Boy, he's full of it today.
Well,
This is every day.
I'm hoping you'll be full of it tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I definitely know what you mean. This is the story of our life.
Well, hey, I'll work to support it, baby. Oh.
Well, yeah, watch out. Wow,
Come
look
on,
at
did
that.
it turn you on right there?
All right, come on.
What?
I don't need to hear it.
Right?
Cody,
It's Cody, one track mind.
it's not a one-track mind. When you do things like this, it gets the testosterone going. So, and then I look at you and you're just irresistible.
Wow, you must work a lot then.
Well, you should know. I ain't roaring for nothing, honey.
No.
So, yeah, what else you want to know?
Oh dear.
Huh?
I think I'll get back to my garlic.
Look, I got an iron deficiency on my fingers. Look at that.
I see it.
That is because we are using iron, basically, on these boards. I wasn't supposed to give away the secret sauce, but hell, right? Why not? So yeah, this stuff has iron in it. So Cody, you don't need to take your one a day today. You're all set.
Yeah.
And,
He looks concerned about his iron deficiency.
well,
My strawberry plants, on the other hand.
did you see his sweatshirt? Obviously, he doesn't care about an iron deficiency.
What does it
All
say?
wrinkled.
Oh.
It's horrible.
What does that have to do with iron? Oh.
See,
Wow.
people, you gotta
You were,
think
no,
sometimes.
you were talking about iron as like, no, not ironing. That's different.
So get to work, honey.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
3 rows. Look at that, workable. Totally workable. It only took all season to get it workable and crumbly. Over here was still a little muddy, but this middle section is beauty. I'm gonna put some garlic in. I have 4 varieties of hardneck garlic that's going in. I have music. Actually, I should show you this. So I ordered from Keen Garlic, hardneck varieties. Nice, huge cloves, right? I mean, can't really get much larger than that. Good thing, because I ordered the jumbo. At Keen, you get to order your size. So if you want small bulbs or medium, large, or jumbo. And I ordered jumbo of everything. This was Ivan, which is very similar to music. This one is Armenian garlic, and we have Northern White. So similar but different. And then the next set of rows, I'm going to put in some soft neck garlic and some red Vietnamese garlic. Like, I ordered a couple different varieties that I'm excited to try, just to see if I can see a difference. If you're a garlic connoisseur, I'm sure you could, but gonna sharpen up my taste buds and see if I can get some, you know, down for roasting, some for sauteing, some for eating fresh, some that are super hot, you know, that kind of thing. Got to try it all. Need options, man. All right, so garlic. You want to plant garlic with bone meal. That's going to help with the root growth. It's going to help get a good established clove in the ground. And then what you want is ultimately you're feeding the clove. You want to build the bulb. You don't want to build for the flower. You want to build for the actual size of the bulb that you're going to dig in late July. So these can get planted 4 to 6 inches apart. I'm going to do 4 inches because I have a ton of garlic to get in. So 6 inches is kind of probably ideal and spacious, but you know me. Whoa, what the heck are you doing? Hey, what is your problem? She must have got a whiff of something. Oh, really? Okay, well, nothing like interfering. So anyway, 4 to 6 inches apart, and then we're going to sprinkle some bone meal on there, and then we're going to cover them up. I am going to label them so I can remember what variety is what, because after all, I am doing this to also do a taste test trial, and if I don't know what's what, that defeats the purpose. So I'm going to go get some steaks, and I'm going to leave myself a sort of a partition in between each variety so I know where one stops and one starts.
Well, it would have been good if Cody stayed to help with the wood, but wouldn't you know it, he wouldn't. Nice job. Oh, God! You gotta pick shit up, buddy.
I would have picked things up, but things got a little rocky.
Did they? Well, it looks like we almost finished the entire project, but we decided after about 4 hours we've had enough of it.
Yeah, it started to get to be a bit of a stain in the ass.
Oh, please, how many times are you gonna go to the bottom of the barrel with that?
I couldn't help it.
It was funny the first time when I said it. After that, it just fell flat, so.
Yeah, maybe.
Gotta be loving it.
Yeah, it's a real stain in the ass.
Again? All kidding aside, Cody, I appreciate you helping me out today.
Look at that.
It was fun busting on you, and
All this to make the board slightly pink. Was it worth it?
well, it's supposed to age the boards a little bit, I guess, so they'll blend into the barn roof. Last thing you want to see when you walk into a barn that's 100 and some years old is looking up at the ceiling and seeing the back of the metal roof. We're doing things right here, Cody.
Yeah.
It's my way or the highway. You know, everybody thinks the wife's in charge. Please. We know who's running this show, buddy. We know who the producer is, pal.
Right. Okay, I'm sure.
So, once again, thanks for your help, and yeah, I guess I'll pay you.
Yeah, you can just Venmo me.
Yeah, I'll Venmo you an IOU.
No. Oh, no.
I owe you nothing! Nah, good job, Cody. Thanks a lot. How come I can never end a video with you? Can you just leave? Go.
And
Thanks a lot, Cody.
you got it.
See ya. Have a good day. What a good kid. He's got, oh, look, he didn't even clean up his mess over here. Hey, Cody.
No, this one is artichoke, soft neck maybe.
So there's a difference with garlic? Like, wouldn't all garlic give you a hard neck?
Yes. No, hardneck give you the scapes, and they have really bigger cloves, you know, big chunky cloves, as opposed to artichoke garlic, which you break apart and it has kind of bigger ones around the edges, and then you get the littler ones. But these are the ones for braiding, the soft neck. So I'm trying one variety of that this year, just to see if I can make some fancy garlic braids next year.
All right.
That's that. Last 4 varieties. So we had 8 varieties go in.
So it looks like you're planting garlic today.
Wow, you're a quick one.
Oh.
All right, the next set of garlic is going in. These are much smaller, so I probably am going to do the same spacing, 4 inches down these rows. And then we shall have a plethora of garlic in 2024. I'm excited about Korean red and the Vietnamese red and Medici, I don't know. This one. That was kind of a hard one to find. So we'll see if it's all worth it. Zoe, are you interested in watching me plant? No? She is thrilled with that bone. Uh-oh. Do I need to get it? I'll get it. Well, excuse me.
So what's the last thing you have to plant in the fall planting season?
Looking at it.
This is it.
I still have daffodils to get in, and I have a couple peony roots that I might have to just pot up. You know, put the peonies in pots.
Well, we still do have a lot of pots left over lying around here.
Yeah, I have soil in bulk coming December 7th and 8th. We have to go unload like 2 pallets of bags from the farm. We did a bulk order with a collective of farms. So we're gonna go definitely need your help for that. We have to go
Really?
get that. We have to do the pickup.
I'll just put that right down on my calendar
I know you will.
of other things we need.
Vietnamese red, I think I'll go next. Oh, I might run out of room. Did you finish the wood?
It's not my job description. Yeah, but unfortunately I look like a munchkin. Look at my hands. They're orange, honey.
You look like an Oompa Loompa.
Yeah. We're going to have to play Wizard of Oz later. You can be Dorothy.
No, I think I'll be the witch.
Well,
That's much more fun.
you do play the part.
And if I had to play Dorothy, I'd need to have Jax, and I'm not going to hold Jax.
Well, Jax would be like the monkey.
That's his little monkey.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so hopefully that will dissipate because, yeah, I hope Cody's hands don't look like that. You know what happened? I tried to wash it off, and I had gloves on all day, and the gloves were red, so I don't know if it's
From the gloves?
from the crappy, cheap dollar store gloves I had on, or the fact that I had crappy, cheap dollar store gloves on, and whatever the chemical we were using went through and made me an Oompa Oompa.
Oompa Oompa?
What is it called?
Oompa Loompa.
Oompa Loompa. Well, hey,
Oh, God. You and your tongue twisters.
it's not a tongue twister. I'm not a huge fan of the Wizard of Oz. It used to freak me out.
The monkeys freak me out.
The whole thing freaked me out. So how many varieties do you have of garlic? 8? And each one of them is a popular, like, brand
Not
of
popular.
garlic?
Each one has its own thing. So, like, some of these are really good for, like, fresh eating. They're super spicy. Some are mild, but great for eating. So there's mild and spicy for fresh eating. There's a good sauteing garlic. There's a good roasting garlic. You know, they're all different. There's one good for braiding.
So the garlic you're planting right now, you could go home and cook that garlic.
Yeah.
So is there a time when it's not good to plant the garlic? Like,
You can't plant it really too early, but even if it does sprout in the ground, sometimes if you plant it too early, like, you know, if we did it October 1st and we still have mild weather like this, sometimes you'll start to see them sprout through the ground, which is fine. But the later you plant it, closer to your frost date, the better. They're one of the first things to pop up in the spring, so they're definitely always ready to get going.
So if you don't plant all those cloves right there,
I'm not gonna.
will some of them survive, or are they just pretty much done?
Well, they're gonna end up in my belly.
So you'll use them throughout the winter?
Well, yeah.
Like, what's the life expectancy of a garlic clove?
Garlic actually stays through April. Not softneck. Softneck's a little tougher to store, but hardneck varieties store. If you store them properly, cold, dry, and dark, they will stay through. We've had it through March, April, and then we ran out. Not because they didn't store, but because we just ran out of our supply. So that's why hardneck is good. You get an extra harvest with the garlic scapes, and then you get to store them. You can also freeze the cloves. So if we went home and peeled all these and put them in a glass jar, like a ball jar with the top, and put them in the freezer, you just take them out when you need them. They freeze really well.
I think the last time you made spaghetti, I accidentally swallowed one of those garden garlic cloves and got a hard neck.
Funny.
Well,
Funny. You're not gonna laugh at your own joke?
I didn't think it was funny at the time.
Oh. How'd you get a hard neck from a garlic?
Well, if you swallow a garlic clove, isn't it possible to get a hard neck?
You're ridiculous.
Well, you're not supposed to swallow a garlic clove.
Actually, garlic is one of the healthiest things that you can eat. As a matter of fact, if you eat too much of it, you'll stink. But you'll be healthy.
So you'll sweat like the garlic.
Yes, some people it goes right through them. And it's gross. It don't smell good at all. It don't smell like mama's spaghetti. But I prefer hard neck anyway. I just like them. They store well. They grow well. Nothing eats them. You can plant these without fencing them in.
You prefer hard arms as well, don't you?
Yep. I like everything hard.
Along with my hard neck
Yeah.
and my hard biceps.
Your hard ass.
Well, you got to be around here. Somebody's got to keep you in line.
That is true. I do get out of line rather quickly, don't I?
Just like your garlic did. Look at it. It's a little out of
Are my
line.
lines straight?
Not really.
Not even close.
There's not really a lot of great smells in gardening. Like, to get to the flower, there's a lot of stinky things you have to use sometimes.
A lot of crap.
Yeah.
A lot of crap has to happen.
Everybody thinks, that it smells like a rose garden. No, it doesn't. It smells like the local septic tank company.
The dog loves it. I know people have problems putting fertilizer down because their dogs are always in it. Or the wildlife. Like fish emulsion. Oh, God. They love that stuff.
Yeah, well, thanks, because the other day I found a pail that Emma used to poop in, and it was pretty much petrified, I think. Or I was, one or the other.
You and your words, yes.
Is that right?
No.
What happens?
Yes, you.
They're both the same definition, right?
Close, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was not something fun to find, let me tell you that.
All right, I think I'm good. So I'm gonna add some fertilizer. Put a little garden cone in and bone meal.
So do you think this is the game changer, the fact that you're always using all these different types of fertilizers?
I only use 2 types.
The expensive and the expensive?
Yep. Actually, I use a couple different things. I use compost, like that big pile up there. And I use granular right now because this soil is pretty crappy. But I like the top dress granular fertilizer because it's kind of like a slow release all season. And then the fish emulsion, It's just good for all around plant health. And
We'll put a disclaimer on the bottom that you should remove your garlic trays before you do the fertilizing.
why?
Well, you're getting like fertilizer all in the garlic, and now, you know,
It's gonna go in the ground. I'm probably gonna give some.
you just said you were going to eat it later.
Well, no, some of it. Probably not now.
Well, I don't think you'd want to.
It feels good to get all this done today. I didn't think I would.
I didn't think you would either. When you got here, you kind of were procrastinating.
I know it actually turned out to be really nice today.
I know, I was scared. When me and Cody showed up this morning, it was cold. I'm like, boy, this is not going to be fun. But it almost feels like this may just be the last hectic weekend we have here at the farm.
Whoa. Nah.
What else do we have left?
The roof?
Well, we don't have to do the roof. You know, that's exciting for us, but I'm talking work-wise. I'm pretty much done. It's time for me to enjoy the winter holiday.
Ew. Now I stink.
Yeah.
You don't even have to worry about the garlic. This'll do it.
Yeah, that's why I'm keeping my distance back here.
Ew.
Yeah, pee yuck.
Okay. Ew. That is terrible.
It is.
I couldn't like you know, perfumes and makeup.
So how does that not absorb into the garlic and then just make like a...
It does.
So that adds to the garlic smell probably.
Oh no. It uses the nutrients. From
Well, the garlic makes your breath bad enough. Now it's going to smell like ass.
poultry manure. This is chicken shit.
Ugh. They literally use chicken crap for fertilizer?
Yes. That's why we need some.
It doesn't make sense to me. I saw a honey wagon the other day. Do they actually put human sewage on fields or no?
Oh, I think so.
They do?
I think so. For the corn, for the cow corn. Well, you're not eating cow corn. They are.
Well, I don't need my corn tasting like a cornhole.
No.
It's horrible. I don't think that's right. I don't think you can do that.
Oh, I don't know. Look it up. I'd rather not know.
Well, I'm glad I was able to come down here and witness this. I thought I might miss out on this excitement of my wife planting basically her final crop of the season.
Not yet, almost.
What? I thought this was it.
Well, for today.
For today? One day. It's all I'm asking for. Where I don't, can you? Or we have to? Or would you mind?
I would never say, would you mind?
Yeah, that didn't sound right, did it?
Oh.
We gotta go. There, that's better.
That sounds right.
We have. Well, how come you didn't warn me before? We got.
You always say, how come you didn't tell me? But I do tell you. You
No.
just don't listen.
Well, you tell me too much at once. I can only comprehend so much. Don't start throwing rocks again. I could have a case against you. All right, honey, I think I've had it. I've had a long day. I've been here since sunup,
We have done.
braving the elements,
We have done.
staining like 40 trees.
Actually, those trees came from our yard.
I know. It was kind of very sentimental.
It was not. Shut up.
It was. That's why I didn't spray them. I wanted to make sure that they were fully covered. So, all right. Hopefully this will be the last time you have that horrendous roof in the background.
Well, you know what the problem's going to be?
What's that?
We'll get the roof on and the siding's going to look terrible.
Well,
It'll take the focus off the roof and then make the siding look terrible.
yeah, well, it's a work in progress. It'll look good from the road. All right, honey. What's for dinner tonight?
Whatever you're making, Dom.
Does it include garlic?
What should we have for dinner?
I can make spaghetti.
I'm sick of spaghetti.
You're sick of everything that I make.
I'm tired of food.
Well, what do you want?
I don't know what I want.
It's like every
I
night.
get bored. I'm tired of the same crap all the time.
I'm tired of you not making dinner.
Well, that's probably accurate.
Yeah.
You know what? That's crap.
What?
I have made dinner
When?
all week.
No.
All week long. Now I'm out of ideas.
What'd you make this week?
I did make stuff.
You made purple mashed potatoes
I
or
did,
something.
and you didn't appreciate them. So
They
I'm not
were
making
purple.
You, no, okay, fine. When you complain, I don't make you anything.
You put like this hamburger.
I made beef stroganoff, only I made it with hamburger because that's all we had thawed out.
Well, beef stroganoff should be on noodles, not on purple
Well,
potatoes.
that's all I had.
Well,
This is why I don't make you dinner, because you just complain.
I'm not complaining.
You are complaining. Shut up.
I'm just pointing out that
No,
it was,
that's a complaint.
well,
That's a full-fledged complaint. So you can...
it's a suggestion that perhaps the next time you make beef stroganoff, you can put it on egg
I
noodles.
didn't have any.
Well, then don't make beef stroganoff.
How about the next time you go shopping, you get some, and then I'll put them on there.
Next time, make a list before I go shopping.
God, you sound like a bunch of married old people.
Well, every time I go shopping,
let's go.
she's
I'm
like,
out. I'm
you,
done.
you always get the same stuff. It's
Yeah,
like,
I know. So we have a whole bunch of stuff in the pantry, and he'll go shopping and bring home the same stuff. Like, if I wanted the stuff in the pantry, it wouldn't be there. It's still there because I don't use it.
the pantry is for stocking up on goods.
On stuff that we eat, not that we don't. Here, grab that stuff.
They eat everything that I buy. So, tough. Every time she goes shopping, she brings home stuff that you can't even pronounce. And then the kitchen's a mess, and it's, ugh. She's got to make some weird meal. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. See you next time.